live officially. And I need to set a couple things up. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is being very, very annoying. Alright, let's get into this battle here. Okay, let me lock my cursor in place, and then we'll get to doing the game. Now, before I came on the stream, I set some things up preemptively, so we're good to go. All I gotta do is play the game at this point. Well, there's a couple buttons I need to push. I will go back to speeding the game up until they get here as soon as I'm done showing you what's going on. So we have about 30-something thousand Confederates holding off 38,000 Union troops. Now you will see that if I can stop my cursor from going crazy, you'll see that we have about them all showed up inside the two places we have to defend. They're very close to the two places. So I think this is an optimal position to be at. I'm pretty happy of what we got set up here. We have half of our artillery being the 12-pounder Napoleons. I wanted to use part of the 12-pounder Napoleons to be part of the thumbnail today, but I could not do it. So, unfortunately, I had to use the rebel flag because everything else I was looking up, my image generator would not let me do it. So, that's why we're using the rebel flag. I'm going to zoom out real quick so I can see where these guys are coming in at. And then I'll go back to normal speed. Right now we're sitting on 20 times normal speed. And when they get closer, I will slow the game down. I like to see what the enemy does here. So if I need to change anything, we can actually do that. But it looks like we're in the ideal position, so let's go back to normal speed, and it looks like we may or may not have a cavalry duel. So this is a cavalry brigade. These are a couple cavalry brigade from Jones's brigades or division. But we'll see what the Union does. I hope a lot of them run into the sights of the 12-pounder, but I don't think that's going to happen until the mass armies show up. The rest of the Yankee army, this is just one brigade. Probably take them out real easy if I wanted to. But I'm going to see what this one brigade does before doing anything. Okay, they're about to have two divisions of cavalry come down on a single brigade. So we should take care of these guys real easy. Actually, to tell you the truth. If my mouse will stop going crazy. There we go. Not ideal camera, but it'll work. Yeah, they're already falling back, as you can see. I figured that's what we're gonna do. I don't want these guys to chase after them though, because I wasn't expecting to engage federal forces this quickly, honestly. So, once they cut and run, I'm gonna have my other guys just call it quits here. They're gonna go back to relatively the same spot that they were. Yeah, they need to go back to the original spot for sure. Let's draw them like that. And then draw these guys like that. You can see that the rest of the Federal Army is coming down the road. So those early casualties that we put on the Union might be a pivotal turning point, actually. So, we'll see if we can't get these 12-pounders in action. If I have to, I will move them, but they're in a defensive position behind the river. So honestly, that's ideal. Maybe we can move one of the artillery brigades. I think what I'm gonna do is actually take one of the infantry divisions that we have here and push them to guard that road that a lot of them are coming down. And actually I want them to use long range so they can fire at maximum range available. And then what I'm also going to do is make a singular battle line. And once again, I'm going to redraw this out so that I'm going to see, oh dang it. Let me see if I can't find that brigade that's moving once again. Okay, that division that's moving. And then I don't want any AI initiative because I don't want the guys to really chase after the brigades after they fall back. Primary focus here, I want to defend, and that's it. I want to see if I can't get these guys behind the river. Oh, I had it. There we go. That should work. Actually, are they coming down this slit? No, they're coming down this slit. Okay, that's good. So I got the division going the right way. You have your brigade commanders, and then you have your divisional commanders, and then you have your corps commanders, and then later in the game you actually have your army commanders. As you can see, if I click right here, General Cook or Colonel Cook, Brigadier General Philip Cook is part of this brigade, and only this brigade will move. However, if I click right here, this is Sidney Johnston's division, which moves the entire division, which is what you see going on here with this guy moving down the road to intercept the Yankees. Now, I believe that the Yankees are actually going to get there before we do. But if that's the case, I will adjust where they go. Yeah, they very well could just get there before we do. Maybe not though, if we're lucky. I don't really want to double click this entire division, because I don't want them to get tired. Doing that in a game, especially this one, it is like Total War, but at the same time there's some aspects that's not like Total War. And one of them is that if your fatigue gets too high on your soldiers, it will affect the morale on the divisions, even more so than Total War. You might say, well, Total War, they do that too. Not to this extreme. This game, it really affects what they're capable of doing. Dang it, I'm not going to get there in time. Alright, so and drawing up the formations in this game is a lot harder than Total War. I'll tell you that right now. Actually, we could stick them behind this riverbed if we do it just so. Riverbeds provide cover, by the way. That's why I'm doing this. Cuts down on the casualties. So that's what I'm trying to do there. And I'll push this brigade up here further as soon as he gets there. I think I do want to, well, no, let's not move the artillery, because this Union Brigade is going to run smack into it. So, I guess this side won't have any artillery coverage, and the other one will. I mean, I could move them, but it would take a lot longer than the infantry regiments. So, I I kind of don't want to risk that. Because they could get shot down as soon as they're done moving. I don't really want to do that. Dang it, those Yankee troops are going to make me cross that riverbank. I almost guarantee it. But that being said, maybe I can move one of these artillery battalions here from the main line. They got their skirmishers coming out. That figures. That figures. I'm gonna engage the skirmishers. Tell this entire brigade to just engage the skirmishers there.
Oh, yeah.
What? What's so funny? Yeah, Grant, funny. Would you just come here to harass me, Grant? Not yet. No, that would not be wise. Not in this game. Nope. Bayonet charge is a lot harder in this game than any of them. Yeah, but see, I have the cover my fire. They don't. And I got all these brigades left in reserve too. Entire infantry division left in reserve. Actually, yeah, can you do me a favor, cavalry? Go over here, please. Nah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is fun. Yeah, it's fantastic, Grant. What's really fun is that, this is not even just all the gameplay. You actually run the government. Like, for real, I'm playing as Jeff Davis right now. Technically. Okay. So, I think I will move the artillery. Honestly. If I can find it. And actually, manufacturing has a plan as well, Grant. You have to manufacture your own stuff. I'm trying to find the artillery. I had artillery back here. There we go. I think I'm going to move this artillery battalion forward some. No, actually, let's just turn them a little bit. The only thing is I don't want to move them. I want to just turn them, so I want to keep them right there. That should increase the rate of fire. We'll feel the fire. And I'm going to take this division up here and kind of go like this. Because right now, the artillery doesn't really have a coverage. Well, they do, but there's no soldiers backing them out. Except for the guys in the rear. Those guys are too close to do that. So I'm moving an entire division over here to help with that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I heard that was a good one. Honestly, I kinda like this one because you have more of a say of what goes on. So, it's kinda... Okay. I want to maximize the field of fire we got here. And so, what I'm going to do is have them line up right here. Oh boy. That was a bad mistake, dude. I gotta pull that cavalry out of there. They're gonna get wrecked. Go. I'm gonna push this. I'm gonna put you in the double quick though. Cause you don't have time to be wasting. Cavalry is really weak against infantry on the flank. If you don't get infantry on the flank, you're pretty much screwed in this game. Them guys over there are pretty much all routed. Okay. Well, I think it's time to push these guys forward as much as I don't want to do it. Because I can't really move the artillery because they're engaging the other force. Oh, they were dumb enough to push forward. Okay. Thank you. My Confederate troops are pretty much on par with the Union troops in this particular army because I gave them the best stuff I was producing at the time. And that's the thing, Grant. Always make sure you keep yourself up to date. Because if you don't, these Union soldiers will wreck you all day. Let's see what's going on over here. Yeah, that figures. Ducking for cover, that makes sense. That's what these guys are doing right here. You can actually see them lying down and stuff. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to take this brigade commander behind him, and we're going to go like that. You can see what kind of weapons these guys are armed with. This is the standard arm for the Union Army, Grant. Okay? And the national perks that I gave myself when I started the game is there's one that's called Arms Agents. Okay? And basically it makes it so that you can produce the standard U.S. weapons. Once you get the money to put into that. Then once you do get the money to put into that, then you have to order them from the catalog. So this is not just battles, you're running the entire government. I'm just starting the stream on a battle because that's what people want to see. But when I get done here, you'll see the rest of the game. And this might be a while. Some of these battles, Grant, they go on for hours. Like in real time, they go on for hours and days in game. I've had battles where they last about 4 days. In game. No, fire. There we go. Let's do that. That should get them on the firing line before the Union does. Hopefully, anyway. There we go. That's what we like to see. And we got the cover modifier. That's good. Alright, now I'm going to crossfire these guys here. And then we're going to take this brigade over here and put them like so. And then let's see here. The artillery is still moving forward, unfortunately. So I'm going to adjust their path here so we can get some fire on it. See, that's why I didn't want to move the artillery, Grant. Because it takes a long time for them to get in position. Alright, I'm gonna take Bragg's brigade and push them forward a little bit. And this is extremely difficult to do. It's not as easy as it sounds to draw the battle lines, but believe me, it's hard. Because it's really sensitive. Cook's division. Okay. Well, in that respect, I want Cook's division to come up here. Like so. Well, Cook's brigade, I should say. See, that's why I did that. Because I knew they were gonna do that. Now they're firing into that flank. See, that's what I was trying to avoid. Thankfully, Cook's brigade isn't that far off. But it looks like that first brigade's about to break. So that's good. But now they got more coming up here, which is unfortunate. Okay, that brigade broke, but we can't turn our focus because there's more coming up here, unfortunately. So I'm gonna if I can get a couple volleys into their side, that brigade is screwed. But hopefully they don't turn too quickly, because if they do, we're going to be in trouble. I need to adjust the artillery so that we can get a field of fire on that. Do I have any extra brigades here? No, I don't. This really sucks. See, now my brigade's gonna break because they're being flanked like really bad here. Okay, we should get some artillery fire in those now. Oh crap. Alright. I got some infantry divisions in reserve here, but they got quite the trek to get over here, so I'm gonna put them over here, just in a flanking position here. Oh my gosh. And my camera's going nuts because I clicked off my screen here. Okay. Now I need to lock it so that it can't do that. Unlock it. I want to cancel this. Come on, dude. Don't do this to me. If I can find my stupid cursor. There we go. Thank you. Alright, now let's get back to the game. Looks like that Yankee brigade fell. That's good. Can you give us some anti-battery fire, please? No, they're not in range of that. Dang. Okay. Move up here, please. Yeah, now you're gonna get 2 brigades firing into you. Let's get some artillery fire on that too. Fire on this brigade, make them break. Yeah, we got their flank now, not just on their flank, but we got artillery fire going in there too. So, that should break real quick. And you go this way because now we got people. Alright. Can you, sir, give us battery fire? No, you cannot. Okay. So continue what you're doing then. We are winning. That's good. I'm gonna see if I can't. Yeah, it takes Frost Division and just flank the ass out of this guy. I might not need to actually. I'll tell you what we are gonna do. We're gonna engage this artillery. We're gonna just fire volleys into the artillery, bring them down. Nice. Nice. Now we got a flanking modifier on these guys, so they should retreat real quick here. Yeah, that just wrecked them. He's got a double line formation. Another thing, Grant, if you're still watching, when you play as the Confederacy, you want to play on the defensive for a long time. Because if you try to go on the offensive, you're going to get screwed. Okay, so where is my entire division commander here? Alright. So at this point, where do we have Yankee soldiers left? Oh, we got quite a bit. But you know what? The way this is situated, we should be able to do a nice flank. I want them to be in a single line, maximize the firepower that we get from this. They're still doing pretty good by themselves, but if I can get their flank like that, it's gonna really wreck them. Oh man. Right, okay. So actually let's take this and then I don't know that's the widest decision, but let's get him firing. That was the one brigade that wasn't working. So I'm gonna get him firing into him as well. Come on guys, hurry up. I can double click them, but I just don't want to make them tired. And that does happen very quickly. You know what, screw this. We're gonna double click these guys. This is insanity. Double quick. And then these guys don't have the greatest morale. That is true. However, if I can get a couple hot shots in, Okay, there goes an artillery battery because we just shot them all. That's the one active artillery battery that's left. You know what? Why didn't I think of this? Hang on. Let's go get these bitches. If there's one thing that artillery is weak against, it's cavalry. So that's what you want to use it against, Grant. They're gonna get shot up, unfortunately. Yeah, they got shot up. I didn't see that brigade back there. It's a little annoying. Trying to get a battery and I can't. Because that's what's keeping their morale alive. The fact that they still have some batteries going. Here, let me try this. No, I don't want you to go that way. Go this way, please. And work your way around the brigades, because there's no freaking way. You're not going through there. I need to silence the artillery. That's what I need to do. Because they're just sending balls into my formations, which I cannot have. That's going to silence some of the guns. Once we get a couple volleys into them. Okay. No. Oh my gosh. This is the one thing I don't like about that formation thing. Looks like we got some U.S. Marines coming up. For those of you that don't know, Marines in the Civil War were a gray color. Oh wow. I'm gonna have their major flank if I can get that brigade past that. So we're gonna let them do that if we can. Right, far. Well, the Marines are falling back, it would seem. Yeah, they're slowly falling back. We've silenced some of the guns, but it looks like they still have a heck of a lot of soldiers in reserve. That really sucks. Okay, the Marines fell back completely. Where's that cavalry at? Ah, yes. Let's go silence those guns, boys. Now this is going to be extremely dangerous because we now have brigades somewhat backing these people up. But if I can silence the artillery, that's going to make things a lot easier. There we go. They should be in range to shoot the artillery once they get over there. One of my units is running out of ammo. Okay, that should work. I might be sacrificing the cavalry that we have, but if I can get those two guns knocked out, actually, why don't we cavalry charge both units if we can? Yeah, cavalry charge and cavalry charge. Hopefully that will result in those two guns being knocked out. Yeah, see you later, Grant. Ooh. Come on, knock them out, boys. Well, they knocked out one. I want you to go and clean this up, please. Oh man, when we finally fire into these guys, it's gonna be death. At that close range, yeah, they're gonna die. Oh! Everybody in that artillery brigade got wrecked. Oh man. retreating. That's great. Wow, we fought all day. Holy crap. Not yet, I'm about to. Mom, can you fill my water bottle so I can take it to...
Now's a great time, Lee.
I was told me to do it 3 times today.
And what's the problem?
Mom, you just didn't say no.
Whose fault is it? You're running my foot over!
Sorry.
Look at me. You stand right in front of him and you say, I want my water bottle filled. And then when he doesn't do it, you open up that door and you come out here and you say, Mom, and I'll bet you $100 he'll be out of that chair in 2 seconds flat and getting your water bottle. Tell Mom. All you gotta do is open up that door and say, I need to ask my mom something, or I need to talk to my mom about something. That's all you have to do. You don't even have to yell Mom. I'll bet you. You open up that door, he'll do what he's supposed to do.
Excellent. My cavalry divisions got decimated in the last battle here, so I'm going to make sure they get refitted. Probably hold the ground, honestly. If I send one division back at a time, we should be fine. I think he got hit the hardest. Hampton's division got hit the hardest. Infrastructure. Yeah, indeed. I want to see if the Army of Tennessee is ready to be roaring and ready to go. Just about. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. Once the Army of Tennessee is ready to go, then what we'll do is we'll engage the two Union armies there. No, it looks like there's at least 3 armies there. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate, to be honest. But You're probably gonna hit for Winchester and take that real easy, because last I knew, there's only 3,000 men there. Yeah, there's only 3,000 men here. So we're probably gonna lose Winchester. There's 6,000 men. This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck really bad. Yeah, there's 17,000 Union versus my 6,000. That's like 2 brigades worth of men. What do we got here? Yeah. We got 1 entire division, 1 partial division. That's insane. And they expect us to hold the ground? Really? This is a losing battle. No, I'm not gonna play this. I'm loading it back. Because there's no way. When they come, I'm just gonna withdraw my troops. Let them take Winchester for a little bit. Because that is just letting men go to slaughter. That's all it is. It's not even a fight. So, once they go for Winchester, I'm just gonna leave. Let them have it. And at least for a little bit. And then we'll come back when we have all our troops. Of course, we're going to take a morale hit, but I can't fight that battle. I just can't. And as much as I would like to hold my ground there, the truth is I can't. So I would like to just cut my losses, take my losses later, and, you know, come back to fight another day. And that's pretty much all I can do right now. Three-year contracts. Okay, this is great. Now that we have these 3-year contracts in place here. He's really retreating too. Problem is, I can't leave Winchester. I can't leave Alexander undefended. Because that's what they're waiting for me to do. So even if I wanted to take Winchester back, I wouldn't be able to. But once the army of Shenandoah gets their stuff, I'm going to trigger a fight and we're going to fight over Winchester again. But we got to wait. How's the Army of Tennessee doing? Okay. Do they have 100% of their troops left? At this point, primarily, yes. They do. So I think the next fight we're gonna do is we're gonna fight over Nashville. Actually, we still have Nashville. So I think what I'm gonna do is, when I get the opportunity, I'm gonna move them back to Nashville. Might even trigger a fight once we do that. I'm gonna move them back to Nashville at this point in time. We seem to be still doing good on morale. So that's the good news. But I need Johnston to get more of his troops before we can fight again. And it looks like we got a huge chunk of them. Now we're up to 16,000, but I want to wait until he gets the majority of them, and then we'll go back to Winchester and fight. Really, the Confederacy campaign is really slow to start. Because it's a lot of waiting. Okay. We have all of our men at this point, so I'm gonna upgrade what I can. Alright, now we're gonna go fight over Nashville, Tennessee. If we win here, it's gonna be pitiful. But we absolutely, without a doubt, need to win here. Well, I guess there was no fight. So I'm gonna push forward. and basically force there to be a fight. Okay, it's my Army of Tennessee versus the 1st Army Corps of the Western Army of Tennessee and the Army of Tennessee that they made. So, we'll see what happens. Under McClellan, actually. The Confederacy has 31,000 men under its command. McClellan has 22,000. So I outnumber him by about 10,000 men. So we're going to use that numbers advantage here. But we are attacking, so we have to be very careful because they're going to be dug in. No army initiative. And then I also want them to maximize firepower for everything. Alright. So let me take a look and see what we got going on here. Let's see a couple ways around this. But we'd have to cross the river. That's the thing about it. Okay. Alright, so let's start with the artillery brigades. Let's see where they have to be to actually target these. They have to be right freaking here. I'm gonna send Sherbley's brigade up there with him because I want them to have some kind of covering. We're gonna slowly move the army up piece by piece. Yeah, I don't like that, so once again we're gonna move them up there with them guys. could move the whole army up to that spot, but I think that's dangerous. So that's kind of why I don't want to do that. At least not having some of them engaged first. If we had longer range artillery, which we can get, I'd probably put them on the riverbank. But currently we can't make those. So I have to make do with what we have. But if I can pull off a win here, this is going to be devastating. Alright. So, currently, let's get another division down here. McClaw's division. Alright, McClaw's division is about to go into flank. I'm going to keep one of these divisions back so that the artillery have some protection while the rest of the army's coming out. Because as long as they're distracted by the artillery, the infantry coming up, they won't go after the artillery. At least they won't try to. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to shell them for as long as possible without them really knowing that I'm there, without them moving. And hopefully by the time I get some divisions within that range, I'll be able to, by then I'll have their flank. So right now I'm just trying to keep their heads down. We are going to move this specific battery though up a little bit because they're not even firing. So I'm gonna try and move them out. But this is a 12-pounder field gun, so it's not all that great. It's really not that great of a gun. Because this particular army does not have any particular special gun that's being manufactured. This is the basic stuff that they give you at the beginning when you simply recruit an artillery battery. So it's not very accurate, it's not very effective at all. So most of the damage is going to be done by infantry. I don't expect the artillery to do all that much. And just as for your information, we are now in Tennessee, fighting over Nashville. You watched the last part of the stream. What happened was we had a battle at Alexander, Virginia. And we did win that one. There we go. Now we're well within range there. what I really want to happen is get in range in most of these. But I think I'm going to push the division up forward because of that. Because that is major dangerous. That is definitely major dangerous. So we're gonna push these guys up into the tree line. That way if the Yankee army decides it wants to do anything, they can be in position to protect the artillery. And I got another entire division coming up back too. So let me find my artillery battery. Okay, I'm gonna push all these guys up too, so we can get more guns on fire. I didn't think they would be this cautious and just let me shoot at them, but apparently they did. So I'm going to move these guns up so we can get more artillery on the front there firing. And it is just about nighttime, guys. So this is about to go into the second day. It took me all day to get in this position, but they made a grave mistake of letting me get here. See, end of day. Now what I'm going to do is move the rest of my army, if I can, in the deployment phase up to that front. Looks like this is mostly cavalry. I think the majority of my army is up here. It's just a couple cavalry units in the back. And I might keep it that way, honestly, because cavalry's not that effective as of right now. So I think I'm just gonna take this battery and push them to the spot I want them to be at. I don't know why their range is so bad, but let me see what happens. They might be able to still fire. But I would like to get them inside that range. Where did they go? Oh, they went clear in the back. They're trying to get me in the open. Well, looks like to me that we have a little bit of a predicament here. Because if I want to even fire at these guys, I gotta put the entire army in the open. And they know as much. Unfortunately, they really know that I gotta put this army in the open, unfortunately. And they know it. That's the worst part about it. Any suggestions in the chat, guys? Can you see something I can't? Because this is not looking good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. But here's the problem. Let me pause the game and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to show you what the problem is. See, they are basically on the edge of the map here. And this whole thing is open ground. I think the best thing I could do, maybe if I'm lucky, is go like this. But see, now I'm going through, you see what I'm saying? They're going to see every move I make. Let's try doing that first. Because maybe we'll be out of their sight range and I can adjust accordingly once they get to that position. However, I'm seeing an opportunity we might be able to use. If we take this man's division and well, this is an artillery brigade. This is not going to be much use to us. Not in that position because they're going to see it. So we'll keep you back here for now. We'll take, that's a battery as well. Okay, this is a infantry brigade. Okay. And then what I can try to do is go like that. And if they don't react to that, that would be ideal. I'm gonna wanna maximize their firepower. But if I can get to these positions without them seeing me, or them attacking me, or moving to counter me, it will be different. So then, what I would like to do is move his artillery aha, light bulb. Those reserve cavalry units that I have in the rear here actually have a couple infantry divisions in the rear as well. So if we go like that, okay. Wow. This might buy me some room. Dang. I know what I want to do, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to pull it off. Good, they're crossing that bridge. Maybe they won't see it. Because if I can move that entire division across that bridge and in behind them, that'll be a nasty one. Okay. Let's play the game here. And then what we'll do is at the same time yeah, this is one elaborate plan. It's gonna take some time to execute. take this guy's entire division and go like this. That's what we'll try at first. If I can get them to do that without getting any reaction, we got this in the bag. Hopefully when this works, Dave. I don't know if it's gonna work. It all depends if they react to it or not. Or how they react to it, I should say. If I can at least get one volley in before they react, then I can do this. But if they react before I get one volley in, there's going to be issues. There we go, that should be in range of them. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Thank you, that's what I want done. Come on, boys. The cavalry's going off to that side. The core of this plan, if it's going to work, it has to be the infantry getting in perfect position. I think I may have screwed myself. Well, I definitely screwed that battery, that's for sure. But they'll do some damage. There we go. Artillery is kind of distracting them a little bit. Now, let's push forward with the artillery division. McCall's division, let's push forward with the infantry. First, I want them to take out that artillery. And then I want this brigade to engage this brigade here. If I can take out their artillery batteries, that's gonna be monumentous. They're pushing back the artillery that they have. Okay, so let's change the plans of that entire division. because I don't want them getting pushed in too deep. Because if they get pushed in too deep, they're in for some trouble. They're gonna get a couple of good volleys in them. Let's let loose on them now. You know, we got their artillery, big one on that one. Push forward to get on that guy's flank there. Nice. That battery's gone. Now our own battery's gone. Dang. There we go. All going according to plan. This is great. Yeah, this is fantastic. Yeah, pretty much. U-boat game is, it's a submarine game, yeah. Now they got my flight, dang it. Trying to get a count of this. Well, we can swing around like this. Go like that. welcome, Dave. I'm gonna see if I can't bring a cavalry division directly behind them. Just fire into them. That's doing exactly what I wanted to do. Chase the cavalry. Well, we broke up the line some, so that's good. Yeah. Break them up, boys. Keep pushing. Keep the pressure on, boys. Alright. Awesome. That's what we needed. We needed that lucky break. Remember to have this guy come over here. Okay. Now, I need you to fire in that artillery. Thank you. Charge that Union artillery, please. They're probably gonna break, which is unfortunate, but did it, boys. We did it. Nashville, Tennessee is ours. That's greatness. We actually did it. That is a crucial victory, boys, for sure. Yes, very much so. Indeed, that was a big victory right there. That was monumentous. That definitely was big. In terms of victory, for sure. Because we just kicked out 2 Yankee Army and a Corps out of the Confederacy in one big battle. That was monumentous. However, we still have to go for...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see you later, buddy. However, we still have to go for, basically Winchester again, but I'm gonna have, Sidney Johnson deal with that once he gets his full complement of soldiers. Where is Sidney Johnson, by the way? There's Sidney Johnson. I'm gonna move him up a little bit. Just to get ready to, move up on that Winchester again. That was great. terms of the governmental policy stuff. Oh, you know what? I think, yeah, we're doing money to the military. We'll get that in about 30 days. Awesome. We pretty much evened the odds after that battle. Yeah, we need a field hospital here. Let's get a field hospital out here. That was great. Wow. I want to save as much manpower as possible. We're gonna have this in 28.7 days. Okay. Now we're working on trying to take Winchester back, which I think that's going to be the most difficult battle because it's a crucial place. When that's going to happen, I don't know. I sent Sidney Johnson over there to do that, but it says she's moving, but it's going to be very slow. It's just a waiting game at this point. We had 2 major victories the last couple minutes. We held on to Tennessee, we held on to Nashville, and now we gotta get back Winchester, like I was saying. And I think that's gonna be the toughest one we do. And then I'm gonna draw up some plans on how to invade the North. But according to the balance of power, we've pretty much evened the odds. I mean, it's slightly in their favor, but not much. Man, they really move slow, don't they? There we go. That should help. That should definitely help. What we could do is invade the north with the army in Tennessee once we get the casualties all resolved. Confederate guns. I feel like I need a heavier industry to do that. Three, 4 days till that division comes back. Okay, now we're back on the tracks. So we'll be making our move against Winchester very soon here. I guess it's very slow for some reason. Alright guys, I will see you guys next time. When we come back here though, I'm gonna try to plan a strike against Winchester and retake it. But I gotta get some logistical things taken care of first. Hope to see you guys next time.